Yeah, I've had the kind of the opposite experience on my podcast where I'm heavily gassing up movies and getting ruthlessly made fun of for watching certain movies or shows.
Like what?
Dandadan.
Wait, why?
Why?
Because
you got normies watching.
these are I do a podcast with normies. They don't watch anime.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
So
saying
they see like the dick scene and they're like, "Hey, yo, you watching this shit?"
Yeah,
oh, you're into the weird shit.
Yeah, they were in they saw episode of 1 of Dandadan and then they're like, "Oh, that's the one you're watching, huh?" With the aliens and it's like no, but it gets really good. And episode 7 is like so electric and you have to get there and you cry. But they don't let you get that far.
No.
So I'm fighting a losing battle.
In 5 years, you'll be right, and they'll all feel dumb.
I'm right now.
No, but it's in like they'll see you're right.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Yeah,
'Cause
they'll
I
see
think
you're right.
This happened in the past with because like I guess back when this was the same thing, but like because I guess Dandadan is considered more like normal right now. But you're like super normie.
What's like an old example of this?
Fuck, like I think if you told people like, nah, you got to watch Naruto, it's fire, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's just a.
But now it's like socially acceptable to like Naruto.
well,
If anything, you get flamed for not liking them.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's the great shift, right?
Yeah.
Have you
yeah,
guys
I
talked
mean,
about the
anime
great
used to be
shifts?
uncool. Now it is cool, and now people are segmenting anime into like normal
ones- yeah,
stuff
yeah.
and weirdo
The segregation has begun.
stuff. Yeah.
of the veterans and the
if you like went on the
normies.
pod, you're like, you got to watch Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
They'd be like, the fuck is this show?
But the
Yeah.
show's awesome.
Yeah, the show is amazing.
And the music's great.
Yeah.
Shout out
crushed.
Kevin.
Kevin crushed.
Kevin is the goat. Yeah, I mean, like anime has this all the time. Like I think the most outrageous example I can think of most recently is there is an anime called My Wife Got Reincarnated into an Elementary School Girl or something like that.
I think I've seen that.
Dude, that's so unlucky.
I look at the title and I'm like, they know
This is Twitter bait.
exactly what they're doing because
This
that
is pure Twitter bait.
yeah, because like it is actually like a really fucking emotional show about some guy who lost his wife.
Yeah.
And he never got over his grief of losing his wife. Like his life went to shit. And so his wife somehow gets, as you said, gets reincarnated as like a schoolgirl, comes back to see him and helps him like move on with his life.
But
You
can't
wouldn't get that
from a
with like the title. You wouldn't get like the emotional depth of
Well,
that with
we've
the
seen where
title.
titles like that normally lead.
Yeah.
It's normally a lot more degenerate.
Yeah, I think you give it the least gracious interpretation,
Yeah,
or like some
yeah.
people do, and then it's like, oh, what are you doing with that elementary school?
Yeah. PDF file alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Those titles don't do them any favors.
No.
But like even something with Dandadan, I'm not even surprised it's gotten as popular as it has because it does have some like really weird scenes.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I remember we were watching it in December.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to show you episode 1, and Maya walked in.
God, yeah.
Maya walked in literally during that scene where, like, you know, he's like, we want the banana.
The alien
Yeah.
dick, yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, what the fuck are you watching? What's wrong with you guys?
Like, it's
And
fire, trust me.
But and it's like I don't even have the context to say it's fine because it's like I've
And
watched
I'm
13
sitting there-
minutes.
You for the
I'm,
first
the,
Yeah,
crazy- I'm the crazy guy. I was like, no, this is the best show right now.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking about this.
Yeah.
And you're like,
No, I cried watching it because I watched it. I was doing Peloton every day, and I would watch one episode on the Peloton, and that'd be my day.
Yeah.
Episode 7, right?
Yes, and I'm just
Yeah.
on the Peloton, biking my heart out, just tears running through my eyes. I hit a new record that day too.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dude.
trying to get him to watch Orb.
Oh yeah, you should watch Orb.
Or I should watch Orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
should.
down to watch
John
Orb.
can better explain this stuff than me. I'm so bad at explaining.
Or how
shows.
did he describe it to you?
I don't know. I don't think I really gave it.
He didn't. He kind of just like you should watch Orb. It's about like humanity and stuff.
Okay, I did not say
And
that.
I was like, all right.
You're like a
cool.
My Anime list
I love
review.
my favorite thing now is saying heliocentrism and then having to immediately explain it. But like you probably don't know what that means. I'll explain.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
You like Vinland Saga, right?
Love Inland Saga, dude.
It's I think it's on the same level as Vinland Saga, but in Poland.
That's a sell for me.
Yes.
You gotta watch it, you
Say
gotta watch
less.
it, man. Half of this pod last 5 months has been Orb glazing.
It has
Yeah,
to
That's all we've done. It's
Yeah.
like go watch Orb.
All you guys do?
Yeah.
Just claim-
Yes.
I'll watch
Every
Orb.
week. Every week we're like go watch Orb.
I'll grind Orb. I've just been grinding One Piece.
Oh gosh.
That's never gonna end.
Yeah, but it's that's so good though that it never ends.
Where are you up to?
I'm currently watching Egghead.
Oh
okay.
shit.
You're,
Yeah.
ahead, you're ahead of me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm deep, but I'm watching all like the lore videos too.
Oh no.
But I think I spoiled myself. I watch a theory video that I think's accurate, and I think about it every day, and it kind of ruins my day.
Yeah, here's the thing. Some people love theory crafting and theory stuff. I actively try to like avoid it because I want to be surprised, right?
Yeah.
Some people love
course.
figuring out stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one time where the one guy actually ends up being correct,
Yeah.
and you're just like, fuck.
Well, I think some people are correct because, like in an interview, Oda said he doesn't like theorists because they spoil the fun of the story. And then, like, I forget who the name it is, but it's like a Japanese YouTuber who's a theorist quit. He like quit next day.
Yeah.
He was like, if he says he doesn't like it, I'm out because all he did was One Piece theories.
Yeah.
So like presumably like he's saying that because some people are somewhat right, you know, and they've been right on previous stuff. So anyway, I won't spoil you guys, but it was a YouTube short. I didn't mean to watch it.
You got spoiled by YouTube.
Yes. With an AI voice, Connor.
No.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
Why did you watch it? The moment I hit AI voice,
I watched.
Here's what happens at the end of Egghead.
No, it was the end of it was the end of the whole show.
no.
It's the One Piece. It's trying to figure out what the One Piece is.
Right.
But
It's the friends we
So
made
it's a
along the way.
theory.
it's a theory. It's not necessarily
but it
proven
makes
true.
sense.
It could be wrong. It just made so much sense.
Because I had a podcast with One Piece YouTuber Ahara, and we were just having a nice talk, and he told me like some of the most popular theories, and he mentioned one, and I was like, I wish I didn't hear that because that makes
because you think
way
that
too
one,
much
that
sense.
one's the one.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
probably not. If it's not the One Piece, but it's who's going to end up as the Pirate King.
Okay. Ooh.
And you're like, damn, that makes sense.
My gut. I haven't heard a theory. My gut would be Buggy because that would just make so much sense.
Yes,
Oh, that is.
Yes, that was it.
Just
And
as like a viewer of it, like that
Yeah.
just makes sense because he keeps tripping into roles.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
He should just.
and
get
I was
it.
just like, oh shit.
It just would be funny.
Yeah, I wish I didn't hear that because now I'm
Yeah.
just like, because now I think about it because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Every time
yeah.
you see Buggy again, you're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's like a conspiracy theory going around that like the Game of Thrones ending, right, was changed
I was
because
just thinking about that.
because a lot of people seem to think that like George R. R. Martin was reading like all the theories and that he changed it because people were guessing it right.
I heard a producer had leaked this. I thought like a
Yeah.
producer had leaked the theory that
Yeah.
George R. R. Martin actually gave the ending to the TV show.
Yeah.
They made it. He saw the reaction, and now he's trying to change it.
Yeah, I heard this too. I read it
That's
on
the
Reddit,
running
so it's
theory,
nothing-
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that theory is true,
Probably like
but
it's probably like just
I
hearsay.
honestly watching the end of Game of Thrones, I have 100% faith that I think it was the original ending.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it wasn't like
Just done badly.
No, I'm sure like if you give the cliff notes about like this character ends up here, this character ends up there, this character ends up there, it all like makes sense, you know.
Right.
But it's all about the execution.
Right. It's wholly irrelevant where they end up if the
Yeah.
execution succeeds.
I brought it up because I think like imagine being Oda and you've probably heard every single theory about what could be the ending, and it's probably a bunch of people got it right. It's like fuck. Do I just like what do I do?
do I continue
like,
on or do I have to switch it somehow?
Like I think I would genuinely struggle as someone if I was making something like that was that popular and that discussed because someone's got it right.
Well, you've just got to just shut out
right?
like crowds because
Yeah.
if you pivot halfway through your story about like after you set up all,
Yeah, you
all these
can't,
breadcrumbs, then
You're just going to end up with a shit ending.
yeah, you're just going to have a shit ending.
True.
He also you read like the SBS, like his little notes or whatever that he writes in every volume. He speaks very disassociated from the story. So like there's a bunch of people who would write in being like, please don't kill Ace during the Marineford arc. Like they would write that in.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, we'll see what happens. Like it'd be so unfortunate if that happened. Like he'll write as if he's like not the guy deciding it.
Yeah.
But I think that's almost like a mental thing he probably has to do. It's like the story writes itself. I'm
Yeah.
not dictating the story.
Yeah.
Well, I
Believe the
can
spoiler.
I can actually relate to that a bit because like you guys know now that I'm doing like my own stuff.
Yeah.
And like I have been on both sides of like that kind of line where you hear about something and the author talks about having no control over this certain thing. And I thought that was like fucking ridiculous until I tried writing my own story. And then it was like, well, you have these like characters in mind and you know them so well that they almost become like people, right? And then you have an idea about where you would like the story to go, and you plan it out, and then you get to like writing like certain scenes, and you're like, shit, I don't think that the
just
person
not
wouldn't
right,
do that.
yeah.
It just it's like things happen differently than you can plan out intricately every little thing, and then you get to a certain scene, and then the characters will sometimes not react how you think they would react because you didn't know the characters as well as you do when you were just planning it out. But then you get there and you're like, shit, this is actually not what's happened, and you're kind of like. And then you just gotta make a choice, and you see this a lot in TV shows. You gotta make a choice whether you continue having the character act in the way you think they would act, or you have them act in a way that is beneficial to the story. And
Did you talk a lot about the show in the last episode?
no,
Okay, can we talk about it?
when is this episode coming out?
It's like August or something.
Late August.
It doesn't be spoilers for the show.
Okay, sure,
I'm
sure.
actually mostly just curious about because I didn't realize how much you were writing.
Yeah,
Like you must be writing so much.
Well, this is
What? He is.
Yeah, he was.
Well, this what I'm releasing right now is a short film, and I'm writing like other stuff as well on like the side, because it's kind of like grown into this whole like thing in my mind. But yeah, I'm writing a lot.
Like what's the you wake up and you're like, I have a goal of writing X amount of minutes a day or X amount of pages?
No, this is more of just I want to like, I don't know if you've ever had this thing where you have this idea of something inside of you and you don't feel fully satisfied until you get it out. So like you realize it. I don't know if you've ever had that with a project, maybe it's like an idea for like a tournament or something like that.
I think for some videos I've pulled all-nighters to execute from the conception of them.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is like an idea I have to do now.
Yeah.
But that's the only time I've ever had that.
Yeah, like my problem is that I'm so like inspired based with all the content that I do, which makes it really fucking hard for me to just make deadlines sometimes, because I'm like, sometimes I feel like working on something else. But at least with like this project, I wake up and I think about this one thing, and I can't get on with my day until I am able to like visualize it and put it down on paper. And then after I put it down on paper, I'm like, finally, I can move on to this. I can get back with my life.
Did you take a class or you just like
No.
writing?
I use the same kind of approach that I did with making YouTube videos, which is just doing it.
Right.
I talked about this on a previous podcast where I had a deadline to make from the first draft of this script that I submitted to get animated, and it was complete shit because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and I wrote it in 2 weeks. But I used that as a kind of like a stepping stone, and I just kept writing and just actually tried to do research, which research just means watching YouTube tutorials.
Oh, like on script writing?
Yeah, on script writing, which is actually really useful.
Oh, wow.
And you just build up the skill by just doing it.
I did a video with this baker in LA. I think it's the best bakery in LA. It's this place called Lou the French on the Block. But it's this French guy, Lou, and he was a pro basketball player turned baker. And I was like, who'd you train under? And he's like, YouTube, bro. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I looked up how to make croissants on YouTube, and then I just started making them, and I would just sell them like to random people because he'd lived in the States because of basketball, and that's where he's like, no professional training, he just did it.
Yeah.
Which is
you really
crazy.
can learn anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like mostly the willpower to learn,
Yeah.
and if you have that, I feel like YouTube has you on basically every other aspect you would need.
Yeah. I mean, at least for basics for stuff, like you can get started in anything, I think.
Right. Yeah. Becoming a pro, you have to carve your own path, but like.
But I mean, yeah, if you're really willing, you can learn anything.
Well, it's just like you ever get that like message or like that question in like panels and shit. It's just like, if you started a YouTube channel today, what would you do? And it's such a I think it's such a hard question to answer, because if you haven't gone out and just made a YouTube video or started streaming or doing whatever, then I can't tailor my advice to whatever the fuck you want to do, because you don't know what you want to do yet. And that's the same kind of like, I feel like that's the same for like any kind of like skill you learn, where you're like, how do I get good at this thing? Well, in the creative world, if you don't even know what kind of style you have, how the fuck are you
Yeah.
supposed to get
Throw
advice
yourself
on that?
against the wall and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to know what the basics are
dude.
first, right?
I had an evil thought because Pokey tweeted out. She was like, "How do I get better at drawing?" And my thought was like, "Fucking draw."
But it's legit that. Yeah, just
Legit.
Like that's
just
it.
do the thing you're trying to get better at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because you
did
don't
a-
know what you're good at. You don't know what you're bad at. You don't know what you got to improve at.
Yeah.
Just fucking draw first.
Dude, I always think about that like painting. Painting seems like one of those things you just gotta fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
just gotta fuck up so many times until you eventually are like, this doesn't look half bad.
Sometimes I almost think like when people Google or ask like how do you get started in a thing, it's like they're scared to actually do the thing,
Uh-huh.
and it's easier to like inquire than it
Yeah.
is to attempt.
or imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I did a thing with Streamlabs, and they told me a stat that blew my mind. It was like everyone who has ever streamed, like you take 100% of them who's ever streamed once in their life,
Yeah.
only 8% have ever streamed a second time. Which I was like, that's crazy.
Damn.
That 92% of people quit after one attempt,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yep, not for me." And I feel like that's too many.
I knew a lot of people who were like, yeah, man, I want to get into streaming or YouTube. And they spend so long gassing themselves up about making the thing or doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should have been ripping stuff. Like, just start like uploading some crap. Like, just do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like, no,
Just
it's gotta
don't
be
tell
perfect.
anyone. Just
Yeah.
start doing it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
once you've gotten a little, because like I didn't do that. I didn't tell
Yeah.
anyone for like the first 2
Just
years
do
I was
it.
doing it. I was just doing it.
But you just got to do it.
Just do that,
You'll get better, and you're 90%.
Yeah.
Like in 5 years of doing it like every day or something.
You're
will
gonna be
better than
shit
your
when you
100%
start.
when you
Everyone
haven't.
is. It's
Dude,
fine.
I wish I didn't tell anyone. I told all my friends. No,
Really?
I told all my friends, and then they watched my videos, and they're like, "Dude, this is ass." I was like, "That's fair.
But
It
that
is."
made you improve.
Yeah.
No, I quit. I quit for 6 years, but then I got better.
Oh no!
When you quit for 6 years.
Yeah, my first video was when I was 16, and I've talked about it before, but it's like I made a YouTube channel called The Zany Sidekick, which
That's an ass name. I would have bullied you.
well, I
don't
called
even-
myself the Sidekick because I would start every video with "What's up, heroes,"
bro,
because the viewers are the heroes.
dude.
And I was
This is some,
16.
like, this is some, like, OG Logan
we didn't
Paul
bring that
type
back.
shit.
And I picked the word zany because I did a adjective randomizer, and it came up with zany, and I didn't know what it meant.
that is a zany choice.
Yeah, it was wacky.
It was a wacky zany choice.
And I was 16. I
dude.
made a video, and the video is called "Starting Off Right," and I only turned right in Call of Duty, and I tried to win a free for all game only turning right because we were starting off on the right
That's like a
foot.
fun idea. Actually.
That's a cool idea. Did it work?
No, I showed it to my like 7 friends, and they were all like, "Yeah, this is like embarrassing." You at the end of the video, I roared, and then I put up a picture of a tiger, and they were like, "Yeah, that was all weird. It was all uncomfortable to watch generally." And so then, yeah, I quit for 6 years and
Damn.
pursued journalism instead.
Has YouTube grown out of the phase of having to name your fan base?
Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah.
hope so.
Twitch is deep in it.
Really?
Twitch is deeper than ever.
Yeah.
I think because Twitter communities,
Right.
you name your
Oh.
Twitter community, so everyone has like a separate name for that, and
Yeah.
that then transfers to the Twitch community. But if for YouTube, it's like
Just a view.
because you're talking to them,
Yeah.
you are like putting the name on them. It's a little weirder.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you have a name for your fan base?
yeah.
What up?
Well, it used to be the Ludwigers, and then
Oh. Ooh.
it came off like a little insensitive at times. What?
Came off like a little dictatory.
Oh
Lovely.
yeah, I didn't come up with a name, to be clear. It was the name they asked to be.
Didn't sound
Yeah.
like you put much of a fight.
Well, I did. I said we're gonna switch. I said, hey
What a
guys,
coincidence.
this could lead people to think of other terms. What if we considered Ludbuds?
Ludwigers.
Don't say it again.
Oh.
You said it out loud.
Oh, now he gets there.
Oh, now he
Oh, I
gets
didn't
it.
understand.
Oh yeah, no.
No, we all got
Yeah.
it first time.
It's funny he didn't get it, and he was still like, oh.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
As the white man.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
People still type it sometimes. Yeah, but now we're the Ludbuds. But even that's like, I'm 30.
What's up, Ludbuds?
Yeah, right. I've never started a video like that. I never
should.
will.
Have you ever had a fan interaction where they refer to themselves as a Ludbud?
Online, yes, but no one's ever been like, I'm a Ludbud.
No one's ever come up to me and be like, yo, I'm a tier 3 Ludbud.
No. I don't know if I've
Well,
told
Ludwig's audience, you know what to do next time.
No, please don't. I had one. I copied PewDiePie for like a month because he had this rule back in the day where you had to know his code word to get a photo with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I copied that, and I had a code phrase you had to tell me to get a photo of me, and it was only ever used one time, and it was at Disney with my girlfriend's family, and the phrase was, "You look really good today, no cap, on a sack, for real, on God." Because I don't know why. I don't know why I made that the phrase. It's just the worst phrase of all time. But this kid comes
the
up to
devil
me.
just overcame you for a split second.
Yes.
It's like, say this bullshit.
And this like 17-year-old kid comes up to me, and the family's all there, and he goes, "You look really good today, no cap, on a stack." And I was like, "Stop, please stop. I'll take a picture. I'll do whatever you want. We hang out for the rest of the day.
We'll
Please
take
stop
videos.
Oh my god!
And I got
yeah.
rid of that rule really quickly because that was horrible experience for me.
Yeah.
I've done the thing where I'm like, name a video, and they're like,
You hit them with the name of a woman.
I
And
did.
they panicked.
I did. Yeah. Well, yeah, I did that, and then they named a Joey video. And I was like, I'm not taking a picture with you.
Yeah, that happened at the Mr. Beast shoot I did. That it was like the 50 YouTubers in a box.
Oh yeah.
And they brought out your biggest fans, and you could shoot a basketball shot to win them a Tesla. And so the Ludwig fan comes out, and I go, name a video. And he was like, the subathon. I was like, that's not a video. Name one video. He's like, go for the shot. I was like, no, you can't even name one video.
They couldn't find one Ludwig
They couldn't
fan?
pull one.
They couldn't find a single Ludwig
not
fan
in
in
the
North
whole,
Carolina?
not in the whole state of North Carolina. Yeah, you'd have to go to like Vermont for that.
Oh.
It is
They
what
couldn't
it is.
ship them down from New Hampshire.
No. Too much fent up there. To put them to leave.
They didn't want to bring it out. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.